To every COVID tyrant who wants to take away our freedom, hear these words. We will not comply. Oh, it's like, all right, sorry, RFK Jr. Trump has, shots fired. Trump has decided that, and by the way, you're watching Hal Sparks Mega Worldwide. These are going to be little snippets. We're going to, CSL, we're just going to have like little Whitman samplers of this fucking show today. It's just be like shit, every, god damn. Like, we're going to finally have the videos that will draw the audience that we need to the show because they're fucking that long. Speaking of that long, what were you saying, stupid? We will not comply. Yes, and by the way, to the purveyors of Chinese bioweapons who thought if we send our best weapon right away, they'll steel themselves against it and we'll never know what their response is. So send a smaller one, give them a false sense of hope and send a weaker pathogen and then follow it up with the harder pathogen because fuckheads like this will make sure that everybody is averse to masking and vaccines by the time the big one hits. Because that's what you would do if you're actually evil. Anyways, such a fucking moron. Okay, here we go. So this is to every COVID tyrant. Obviously, that's Fauci and all the people who made vaccines. And who is in charge of warp speed, technically? Oh.
The politics are trying very hard to bring back COVID lockdowns and mandates with all of their sudden fear-mongering about the new variants that are coming. Gee whiz, you know what else is coming? An election.
Jesus Christ. A year from now, fuckhead. Yeah, we don't want voters dead.
They want the COVID hysteria so they can justify more lockdowns, more...
No. No. No, we just want people vaccinated so that they don't have to be locked down. We're past that point, shithead.
More illegal drop boxes, more mail-in ballots, and trillions of dollars in payoffs to their political allies heading in...
Trillions? Trillions? I haven't even gotten my fucking Soros check. Fuck you, trillions.
To the 2024 election. Does that sound familiar?
Yes, I hear people talking about the 2024 election a lot.
These are sick people we're dealing with.
Well, well, say what you will, but they don't have COVID. You do realize if you can't say that a disease is fake and then call people sick. I just kind of I just from a languaging standpoint, from a Madison Avenue kind of an attitude, there you're trying to.
A tyrant who wants to take away our freedom. Hear these words.
Hear these words. 14 days to stop the spread. I mean, China's doing a very professional job. I mean, it'll be gone when the sunlight hits it. I mean, stick a light bulb up your ass, you'll be fine. Hear these words.
Comply. So don't even think about it. We will not shut down our schools. We will not accept your lockdowns. We will not abide by your mask man.
Motherfucker, you were president when this happened. All right, I'm not getting upset. I'm not even going to get drawn into this shit. Jesus Christ, we will not comply, you fucking QAnon dickhead. What are you talking about? We will not comply with the stuff I did and that Biden brought to a close.
We will not tolerate your vaccine mandates.
We don't have a vaccine mandate, fucko.
They rigged the 2020 election, and now they're trying to do the same thing all over again.
Yeah, they're doing it a little early, don't you think? I mean, if you're doing it this early, I might actually start to think that you want a lot of people to be alive to vote whether you believe they're going to vote your way or not.
The most important election in the history of our country, the 2024 election, even if it means trying to bring back COVID. But they will fail because we will not...
Yeah, you're right. They will fail because, no one succeeds at something they're not trying to do, technically. And no one's doing that. Yeah, I agree it's not over, Be the Messiah. But it's also not a strategy by people trying to recreate it. And this is another, and I think it's important that it's brought up in the chat, is that what the Republicans will and do try to do fairly regularly is turn the regular and normal response to a crisis or a circumstance like COVID, you know, where mitigatory steps need to be taken to protect people's lives, and turn it into, aha, that's the first shot in the battle over freedoms. And, you know, it's everything's a fucking war on Christmas, right? If you just say happy holidays to people because you don't want to be, you want to include all the holidays. It isn't even about whether or not you know somebody's Jewish or celebrates Kwanzaa or any of that, or fucking winter solstice. Nobody cares. You know, saying happy holidays means from Thanksgiving to New Year's, I hope you have a great fucking time. And there are people who go, if you say happy holidays, that's so you don't have to say Merry Christmas because you can't even say Merry Christmas anymore. That crap. Okay, so this is the same shit. Turn that into a culture battle when there is none. And this is the same stuff.
When I'm back in the White House, I will use every available authority
Back in the nut house.
to cut federal funding to any school, college, airline, or public transportation system that imposes a mask mandate
Okay, first of all, you can't.
or a vaccine mandate. Thank you very much.
You can't. Also, Republicans, explain to me why you would like the President of the United States to be able to have that much control over your public transportation systems that you pay for with state money or city funds, where even just you have them in your cities and the city taxpayers pay that shit. So the federal government is going to come all the way down to like the mayoral and city council level and tell you how you can and cannot respond to health emergencies without declaring, by the way, a federal emergency to do it. You want to talk about a fucking slippery slope, you like 2A assholes who are like, if they don't let me have a Gatling gun, then they're going to take away all my guns. That whole bullshit. And you're like, because it's a slippery slope to they're going to take away every BB gun and you know, pea shooter you can get your hands on.